Hello there.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, B1? I certainly am, B2. It is time to lawyer the fuck up, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Elie Moses, a 23-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, shooting his shot, baby. And yes, I'm going to be watching the Better Call Saul series for the first time. And yes, I do have a Lakers jersey beneath this suit because I have reached another form. We have finished the Breaking Bad series. I have watched El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie. Now, it's time to begin the prequel series, Better Call Saul, for the first time. I have heard nothing but amazing things about this show. Some say it's to the standards of Breaking Bad. Some say is actually better than Breaking Bad itself. I'm going to waste no more time. I just want to get into the reaction. I want to have some fun with this thing, and hopefully you guys enjoy my style of reactions. Those of you that are coming from Breaking Bad will know my type of reactions to the series, to the Breaking Bad universe, and those that are new to the channel, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy the energy. I hope you guys enjoy my enthusiasm. This episode is titled Uno, and no, I am not talking about the card game, but yeah, numero uno of Better Call Saul. Let's get into the reaction. Let's have some fun with this thing, and let's lawyer the F up, baby. Let's go. I wonder how long this series is set before the events of Breaking Bad, because the events of Breaking Bad themselves took place over a year. But yeah, I wonder how long this is actually set before those events. Now, I don't mean to pause straight away, but knowing the stylistic choices these shows, or the Breaking Bad universe tends to make with its episodes, and adopting the black and white color palette off the get-go would probably provide an indication to the audience minds that these events are taking place in the past with him working at this cinema place. But knowing the Breaking Bad universe, I wouldn't be too surprised if this is actually set after the events of Breaking Bad itself, and sort of provides an epilogue, or sort of like an indication of where Saul's at, following, obviously, you know, buying himself out and providing a new identity. I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually the new identity itself, and it all comes back full circle at the end of Breaking Bad, at the end of Better Call Saul season 6, in terms of, you know, this is how we got here. Similar to like Breaking Bad season 5 in the beginning with Walt's 52nd birthday, we see the events play out throughout the entire season. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a 6-season arc here. I'm just guessing, but I wouldn't be surprised knowing like the writing choices the Breaking Bad universe tends to make, or the writing choices Vince Gilligan makes. But it could be just a simple, you know, it's actually set in the past, and that's, you know, portrayed through the black and white color palette decision here. That kind of reminds me of the Rabbit Dog episode when the guy Jesse thought was like sort of like a hitman Walt hired and started approaching him, but he just went to his daughter. Maybe he works at a Cinnabon place and he's just got a law degree chilling in the background and he's done nothing with it. Kind of like me at the moment, you know?
One of the few exceptions is the African pancake tortoise, which has a flat, flexible shell.
Is that an Easter egg to Breaking Bad with the tortoise in terms of the DEA explosion?
Don't let false allegations bully you into an unfair fight. Hi, I'm Saul Goodman, and I will do the fighting for you. No charge is too big for me. When legal forces have you cornered, better call Saul. I'll get your case dismissed. I'll give you the defense you deserve.
I might have been right in guessing this was possibly set after the events of Breaking Bad.
Persuade, and most importantly, win. Better call Saul. Do you feel doomed? Have opponents of freedom wrongly
I love how you can see the color of the TV reflecting on his glasses as well.
You can do about it. I'm Saul Goodman, and I'm here to tell you that they're wrong. It's never too late for justice. Better call.
Because it seems like, with what, I don't know if I'm right here, but it seems like anything that's set in the future is going to be in black and white, and that's sort of like the days after the glory days of the lawyer up situation, the days that are not lawyer days, because it seemed like with the reflection on the TV, reflecting off his glasses, it was in color. Now, I guess that's an indication that all the events in color are going to be set in the past, and that's during Saul's lawyering up days and operation of the business. I could be wrong, but that's just me guessing. Anxiously awaiting judgment. Or anxiously awaiting the arrival of Saul. He's late. Now, if there's one thing I've learned in law, I might have not learned much, but it's that judges do not like delays. They do not like delays in court proceedings. I remember it vividly from my first year of uni. Section 56 of the Civil Procedure Act, New South Wales says the court. What was it? It was something to do with dealing with the just, quick, and cheap. Like the court, the overriding purpose of the court is to facilitate the just, quick, and cheap of like court proceedings. And yeah, just, quick, and cheap. Remember that. They do not like delays.
Oh, to be 19 again. You with me, ladies and gentlemen? Do you remember 19? Let me tell you.
But that's civil law. This could be criminal.
Red corpuscles are corpuscling. If I were held accountable for some of the stupid decisions I made when I was 19, oh boy, wow. And I bet if we were in church right now, you'd get a big amen. Which brings us to these three. Now, these three knuckleheads, and I'm sorry, boys, but that's what you are. They did a dumb thing. We're not denying that. However, I would like you to remember two salient facts. Fact one, nobody got hurt. Not a soul. Very important to keep that in mind. Fact two, now the prosecution keeps bandying this term, criminal trespass. Mr. Spinazzo, the property owner, admitted to us that he keeps most portions of his business open to the public both day and night. So, trespassing, that's a bit of a reach, don't you think, Dave? Here's what I know. These three young men, near honors students all, were feeling their oats one Saturday night, and they just went a little bananas. I don't know, call me crazy, but I don't think they deserve to have their bright futures ruined by a momentary, minute, never to be repeated lapse of judgment. Ladies and gentlemen, you're bigger than that.
This could be the early days of Saul, and this might not work out. Oh, this guy gonna have footage in 4K. I do not care what model that TV is. I do not care that he's using a VHS. It's gonna be upgraded to 4K quality. I do not care. And then yet again, we have the trademark sort of Vince Gilligan corner of the room shots.
Kenny, are you rolling?
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, baby, yeah!
Calm down, chill out, would you? Hey, Miss Watson's 4th period biology class. This one's for you. Watch and learn, losers.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, God. He's dead. They suck it all out, dumbass.
Alright, my bad. 8K. 8K. The prosecution didn't even need to say a word.
What the hell kind of math is that?
700 per defense.
No. Defendant. Dent. 3 defendants, 2,100, which, by the way, bargain what I did for them.
They going to jail, ain't they?
Sausage, when does that matter? They had sex with a head.
Look, didn't nobody tell you to try all 3 of them together? One trial,
Yeah.
$700.
You're gonna miss me. You are gonna miss me, because it'll be a cold day in hell before I do any more PD work for this shitty court. Sayonara, baby.
You have yourself a nice day.
Should have just gripped the defendants. I like how we're seeing sort of like the earlier days of Saul. He doesn't sort of have that wit and charm about him, and he's driving the old Bumblebee car before he's got the Camaro. I'm not saying he doesn't get the Camaro, just the Bumblebee analogy.
Offices of James McGill, how may I direct your call?
I like how we're seeing it down on his luck, Saul. You know, he hasn't had his big break yet. Doesn't have that, like I said before, that ability to maneuver himself out of situations and tight situations off the bat. Because you saw in the bathroom before, he was sort of rehearsing what he was going to say. He's not in his final form yet.
$3.
I recognize that.
Validated. See the stickers?
Well, I see 5 stickers. You're one shy. It's $3.
They gave me, look, I'm validated for the entire day, okay? 5 stickers, 6 stickers, I don't know from stickers because I was in that court back there saving people's lives, so.
Well, gee, that's swell. And thank you for restoring my faith in the judicial system. Now, you either pay the $3 or you go back inside and you get an additional sticker.
Son of a bitch.
Backing up! I have to back up! I need more stickers! Don't have enough stickers!
Thank you, very nice. Employee of the month over here. Yeah. Hooray, give him a medal. Don't do anything, guys, just relax, all right? Lawyers, we're like health insurance. You hope you never need it, but man, oh man, not having it? No.
It's expensive, but it's hella expensive.
If we decided to...
Oh, well, this is a letter of engagement. It's very simple, straightforward. Please read it closely, but if you sign it, I can get started on that defense strategy of ours this very afternoon.
See, what Saul did entirely right there, in my opinion, is completely wrong. Now, I'm not sure if that was like the first meeting with those clients, and I'm pretty sure it is a criminal matter. Now, I'm not well versed in criminal law because obviously I didn't pick it as an elective. We did it first year at uni, but it wasn't my favorite subject. I struggled in it. I just never took a liking to it. But from studying a little bit of civil law this year, and I hope that you guys understand the perspective from a film student aspect, and I'm going to try and imprint a little bit of law as well. With his approach right there, obviously he sees just dollar signs at the moment, and he doesn't have a clear path in terms of like what his objectives are. And right there, the way he spoke to his clients at first hand, it wasn't how you usually would speak to clients if that was like a first matter, because his first option was basically trying to get him to court, trying to provide the best opportunity, to probably get the most amount of money. And he was just trying to tell them the best option is to probably secure a lawyer, when usually in real life with civil cases and things like that, going to court should be like the last resort. And you heard before what I said about, the just, quick and cheap of, court sort of like legal proceedings. Court should always be the last resort. You should explore all options, and the court will even do their best job, when you go to the hearing or the sort of trial hearing, their best. They will always do the utmost to try and facilitate a settlement before going to court. Court should be the last resort because of the expenditure of time for the court, expenditure of time for the judges. Getting a judge is super expensive. Court proceedings are super expensive. And the potential for appeals as well just would further delay the whole thing as well. Whether one side doesn't like the judgment in their favor, okay, we'll appeal. Here we go, more costs. And it's just a long, arduous process, and that's why they try and facilitate settlement as much as they can. Despite how bad or how not well the parties will get along with each other. I could have articulated myself there better, but hope you guys understand.
Craig, I think maybe we should sleep on it.
Yeah, see, he saw the signature, and his eyes lit up with dollar signs.
Oh,
At the...
right.
Yeah. Right.
Well, we will be in touch. Thank you.
I've noticed a little bit more vibrancy in this show as well.
You're very, very welcome. Oh,
especially the painting in the background, the girl's cyan blue cardigan, or sort of shirt,
it's got
sorry.
my phone number on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
That's not the impression you want to make as a lawyer with potential clients off the bat. You got to make them feel as comfortable as possible and protect their interests.
9456. Oh, run it again. Well, no. It's paid up. Run it again.
Holy fuck! Whoa! Was that a body?
Oh God. Oh my God. Cal, look at me. Buddy, look at me. Are you okay? Say something. What did you do?
I did.
What did you do to my brother? You ran him over.
This has got to be a stunt. The guy has a camera in his hand.
It was an accident. It was an accident.
Or they're setting him up.
He didn't mean to. Call him myself.
Don't call him.
I'm doing
Don't
it
call
myself.
him, please. Don't call him, please.
Don't call the cops. How are you gonna fix this? What are you gonna do to make things right?
Money.
I don't know.
Pay him off.
$500.
Yeah, there we go.
$500. Ow, what the hell, man? Listen, Starlight Express, I'm gonna give you a 9.6 for technique, 0.0 for choice of victim. I'm a lawyer. Furthermore, does a steaming pile of crap scream payday to you, huh? The only way that entire car is worth $500 is if there's a $300 hooker sitting in it. Now, let's talk about what you owe me for the windshield. You, Ciao, caco, ladies. Ciao, caco. Ciao, caco. Ciao, Mrs. Nguyen. My, don't you look...
I just got this feeling you're gonna, like, we all love Saul from Breaking Bad anyway, but I feel like, excuse me, I feel like this show is gonna make you root for him even more. Especially with his earlier portrayal here. Down in the dumps, down on his luck. Albuquerque. I'm interested. Okay. So he just tore up a 26K check. Now, when I saw the letter at the top, it said Hamlin and Hill, I think, or something like that, and McGill. And so he could be possibly working for a law firm here, I'm guessing. Jimmy McGill or Saul, like he's working for a law firm and he's possibly like a senior partner or one of like the shareholders of the company. So I'm guessing they just gave him a 26K check and he ripped it in disgust because maybe they want him out and maybe he's just he's possibly a liability to the law firm itself, or he's a joke to them. Has he kicked that trash can before out of frustration? Similar to Walt smashing the dispenser. Oh, sorry, Hamlin, and McGill. Okay.
Brenda, looking good. Nice do. Where's Lord Vader?
He's not quite ready for me yet.
South conference room. James? Well groomed as always.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, everyone around the firm is not fond of him. He ain't liked.
Keith, Karen, yes.
You know, I love that shot right there as Saul entered the sort of reception area and then the camera slowly began to pan back to one of the trademark sort of Breaking Bad universe sort of placement of the camera in the corner of the room, but it panned back to the corner to reveal how, you know, massive this law firm is. This is clearly a really established law firm that's probably a large sized law firm and yeah, is well off based off the multiple levels it has. And what I've noticed in this show as well is the color scheme is much more vibrant and warmer than Breaking Bad itself. Now, I know Breaking Bad adopted some warmer colors throughout the series, but that was a stylistic choice where there would be, I remember they adopted sort of like a warmer color palette when they were in Mexico with the two twins. But here, it's much more vibrant and warmer than Breaking Bad. And Breaking Bad itself, the colors were a lot more washed. Now, I'm interested to see if that develops over this series or it continues to have this sort of warmer, vibrant, stylistic choice to differentiate it from Breaking Bad. I love how it's adopted the 16:9 aspect ratio as well, because I'm a big fan of that. Because I watched El Camino yesterday, and this is not a slight on El Camino because it was fantastic as well. But for me, the aspect ratio took a while to adjust because I was used to it Breaking Bad. And with El Camino, I feel it didn't have that sort of grain or sort of like, I don't know. Like, I feel like Breaking Bad and even Better Call Saul had that unique film grain to it on screen. It felt like you were watching something raw. Whereas El Camino seemed like too clear to me. Oh, for me, sorry. I don't know if you guys got that vibe.
You have meddled with the primal forces of nature, Mr. Hamlin, and I won't have it!
Do you want me to call security?
It's okay, Brenda. We got it.
Hey, Jack.
Corporate dickheads, let's go.
What can we do for you, Jimmy?
I'm sorry. It's this table. Something just comes over me. 1 2/3 are Chucks. Yeah. How many Danishes? 6 Danishes?
You can have all the Danish you want, Jimmy.
No. They're Chuck's Danishes. And Chuck isn't greedy, so he'll just take 2 plus $17 million in that ballpark. I mean, we'll know once we get the accountants poking around here. Until then, no more penny-ante checks designed to make it look like Chuck still works here. He doesn't. He never will again. It's time to do right by him and cash him out.
So clearly a family member of Saul, or Jimmy, sorry, something has happened, but he's still a shareholder of this firm. So something has happened, a falling out where he's left, but he's still a shareholder, so he's still owed his dues. And
so these are Chuck's own wishes that you're conveying?
This is what's best for him.
So he personally told you that it's his wish to withdraw from the firm?
And you will atone!
It's Ned Beatty from Network. For Christ's sakes, guys.
they've used that sort of reverse medium shot twice this episode as well, from behind Saul, where he would be racked out of focus in the middle of the screen, but there's characters sort of at the far end or sort of like in the not the background. He's in the forefront and they're sort of like extended in the background, but they're in focus. And they've used it twice, when he's delivering to the jury as well, and when he's delivering to like the shareholders or partners of this firm. And in each time, they both had these cold, expressionless faces. So they've used that technique twice there, with Saul delivering to like a larger group, or delivering lines to like a larger group of characters.
Jimmy. Caught up in the idea of winning. Did you forget to listen to your heart? Give Chuck my love, would you?
You know what? He might listen to his heart. Those lines, if that guy might be a corporate prick, that line might mean something. He might listen to his heart. Oh, hustled his clients. See, sometimes it's the way you present yourself to your clients as well. Like meeting him at a diner compared to meeting him at this fancy, you know, modern firm. There we go again. Oh, there's the receptionist.
Chuck, I'm going under, okay? For the 3rd time with these bullcrap contract counsel. Bullcrap pissant PD cases at $700 a
Public
shot.
defender work is some of the best experience there is.
I just had a case, Chuck, with 3 clients, arraignment, voir dire, jury trial, the whole 9 yards. You know what I took home? $700.
Yeah, I might as well head down to Skid Row and
Yeah,
sell
that's
plasma.
nothing.
You're representing people who have nowhere else to turn.
Is the point.
I keep telling you, have patience. There are no shortcuts. Do good work and the clients
will come. Yeah, I know. Okay.
It's going to be one every week.
$857 from Hamlin McGill.
I'm going to pay him back, and every penny. I didn't want to take anything, but Howard was very insistent. And I'm going to pay you back, too.
But
They
Hamlin
sent
was
2
here?
letters.
It's not like I'm a recluse.
They look roughly around the same age, if not. Chuck's a bit older, so I'm guessing
Sorry.
it's his older brother, and he's possibly got
Sorry,
cancer
Chuck.
as well. Maybe that's why he was so helpful, or like so willing to help Walt in the future.
I
In the
understand
future.
that you're trying to look out for me. But you're missing the bigger picture. Speaking of which, Howard brought this. He's concerned.
What?
You have to admit it could be confusing. Hamlin McGill, James M. McGill.
That's my name. I was born with it.
Still. How about Vanguard Law? Or Gibraltar?
Wait. So I'm not supposed to use my name on Hamlin's say-so? What's he gonna do? Sue me?
Nobody wants to create an adversarial situation. I'm sure Howard would gladly pay the cost of new matchbooks and so on. It's simply a matter of professional courtesy. Wouldn't you rather build your own identity? Why ride on someone else's coattails?
You know, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree with Walt and Saul in
dance,
terms of broken
Howard.
windshields.
Let's dance.
Saul has to revamp his whole identity. He's got to rebrand everything.
Could be the most profitable 30 seconds of your lives. Let me tell you about a young guy. Actually, he's about your age.
Yeah, but did he collect?
Did he collect? Slippin' Jimmy had it dialed in. Okay, one good fall, he'd clear 8 grand. That'd keep him in old Milwaukee and Maui Wowie right through Labor Day.
8 grand?
8 grand. Now see, I look at you guys, I see potential. The skateboard's a nice sprinkle. That makes it a year-round gig. And clearly, you know how to take a header, right? But I gotta ask you, your best day ever, how much did you clear?
630. Nice boat.
Yeah, discreet, like a stripper pole.
Is that the
Forget
Hamlin
boat.
guy?
Look at the car. You know what that is?
I don't know, station wagon?
It's a Mercury, a 1988 Mercury Sable wagon. Remember it. Burn it into your brains. You got it?
It's a Mercury Sable wagon, sure.
Close your eyes. What color is it?
Brown.
No, it's medium sandalwood. Keep your eyes closed. How does the license plate start?
4.
Give. All right. There you go. She slows down. She hangs it right. You come shooting out of there. You do what you did to me. You go ass over tea kettle. You make it a blue ribbon special. When she gets out of the car, you're suffering Saint Sebastian.
And this is how the shifty beginnings. This is how the shifty beginnings began.
Right? You're the hammer. Okay, you get in her face. You scare the bejesus out of her. Give me your phone.
It's kind of busy here, don't you think?
Well,
Witnesses are good, yeah.
Witnesses are pressure.
If you're staging this whole
Once
thing.
you've got her good and rattled, then you call for an ambulance. But really, you're calling for me. I'm number 1 on your speed dial, right next to your weed dealer. You call me, I hot-footed over here. I just happen to be driving by. I stop to see what the trouble is, and this is the most important part. You don't know me. We've never met. You got it? Now, pop quiz, what's the car?
Mercury Sable wagon, baby poop brown.
Okay, do you know me?
No.
Damn straight. Go with God.
We're basically setting up a settlement
I'm
here.
just glad I happen to be passing by.
With a
Happen to be
drive-by.
Betsy. May I call you Betsy? Please call me James. Oh, the kid'll be fine. Don't worry. He just got his bell rung a little. I'll handle that. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wouldn't think of,
Oh, it's this
taking your
woman.
money for this.
Really?
The embezzlement case.
The illegalities of
I'd
this.
be happy to talk it over. Oh, shit.
I can't believe they're instigating a battery. Actually, I can't believe it. It's Saul.
Cal, look at me. Are you okay, buddy? Say something. Cal, look at me. Come on already.
What's she doing in there? She's making a sandwich? Where's her sense of responsibility?
Oh!
Hey! What the?
Funny to run into you, Betsy. I was just strolling the neighborhood.
Things don't go as they planned.
You're in an accident.
He's not gonna expect the car to pull up back in the driveway here.
You were diamonds, but then she just took off.
Okay, wait. She hit and run.
That's what I'm saying. She bailed and wailed.
Oh, okay, just stay where you are. I'll come get you.
No. Screw that, man. We're following her.
You're following her how?
We got our ways, yo.
Okay, new plan. You do know me.
I'm your lawyer. You got that? Whoever... Oh, damn it.
I think the theme of this episode is that Saul has no luck whatsoever. Maybe it was a different car. And it wasn't the woman they expected.
Hey, your leg. Oh.
It's an older woman, probably.
Hey! Yo! Hold up! Hey, what is the matter with you? You hit and run. Ran him over. You felonied my brother.
¿Qué pasa?
How hit and run? That's very serious. I can mediate.
Poor woman. She had no idea what she was doing, probably. And he drives by. Oh, no. Okay. Wait, is that Gus's car? No. No, I'm wrong. Okay. Wait, it might be Gus's car. It looks awfully familiar.
Open up, officer of the court. Open up in the name of the law.
If Gus opens this door, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, it's Tuco! Oh! Tuco Salamanca! That's the older version of Brock, baby. Okay, I like that ending right there. Okay, we're gonna see more of Tuco. Okay, that's actually pretty awesome. No, I'm not gonna start the next episode. I probably am after this, but I am hooked, ladies and gentlemen. I am hooked. Like, I was hooked not even after 10-15 minutes of this episode. Like, not even after 10-15 minutes. But now we can sort of start to see how things are going to play out in terms of like who Saul is going to get involved with potentially, or like one of his first potential clients that's sort of going to be the leapfrog to initiate everything. But this was yet a fantastic episode in the Breaking Bad universe. It was amazing. I love how I feel like this show is going to be more slow and methodical in its approach to developing the story, but I'm all for it. Like, I enjoyed some of the slow, methodical, drawn out episodes in Breaking Bad. And I've said time and time again, I'm a massive fan of long, extended takes if done right. And these shows do them with a purpose. And this episode was another example of that. And this was a fantastic episode in terms of, you know, neatly tying in with the Breaking Bad universe, of having that split little cameo of Mike, having the cameo of Tuco at the end, and we're gonna see how eventually all things, are put together, how these pieces of the puzzle connect with one another. And I have a feeling the black and white scenes have their own significance and meaning, and I just feel like that's Saul after his glory days. You know, we've seen Saul down on his luck at the beginning of the episode, but he's an ambitious Saul. He's one that's willing to find that first break. You know, he needs that, just first stroke of luck to leapfrog himself, into, some sort of stable business. But the Saul we see at the beginning of the episode is one that's sort of like had his heydays. He's past his heydays. He's a retired individual reminiscing on what he was. But yeah, I cannot wait to see how this series unfolds. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. As always, been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.